It is natural for a person to form a bond with their dog if they are constantly around them. If a human lavishes the dog with love and affection, has a similar personality, or is a source of great experiences, the dog may consider them their favourite person. Hey there! Welcome to Dog Joy. Today we'll talk about how your dog chooses its favourite person. Every dog owner has wondered if they are truly their dog's favourite person. It can be a tough question to face, but it is one that you must know the answer to. If that's the case and you want to know how to get on your dog's good side, keep watching. How do dogs choose their favourite person? How do dogs decide who their favourite human is? As a primary caregiver, if a person feeds the dog, keeps them warm and safe, offers them goodies and attends to their needs, the dog may choose them as their favourite person. While dogs, like all members of the family, it is occasionally obvious that our canines have a favourite. It's all in how the dog greets one person more excitedly than others, or how his entire face glows as that person enters a room. Most people believe that dogs prefer the person who feeds them on a regular basis. This is not always the case, however. So let's look at some of the factors that influence how dogs choose their favourite person. Number 6. Level of socialisation. You've seen how puppies are eager to explore the world and seem to have no concept of the word fear. This bold behaviour does not last since puppies become more suspicious of the world as they grow. So you only have a limited time to get your puppy used to being around humans. This is what we call socialisation, and it has a significant impact on how dogs choose their favourite person. During that time, we try to expose our puppies to as many sounds, scents, and people as possible. Unfortunately, puppies do not always have enough exposure to diverse individuals. Consequently, they might be cautious of those with mustaches, glasses, or even something as simple as long hair. They're not going to pick a favourite who they don't trust, at least not right away. Also, dogs prefer people with whom they have had more pleasant interactions during the socialising stage. As a result, depending on previous positive or bad experiences, a dog may choose the male or female person in the household. Pups form intimate bonds with their person who socialises them. If that person is a woman, they may feel more at ease around women after being adopted. A young puppy develops ties with humans and other animals during the socialisation period. It is a time for learning. The first 12 weeks of a puppy's life are crucial for socialising. So, if you spend time with the dog throughout the socialisation period, the dog is likely to form profound emotional attachments with you. The puppy's learning phase will last well into the first year, but the experiences they have in the first few months can influence their future behaviour. This is why it is essential to socialise a young puppy in a variety of settings. For example, if you have a dog or a cat at home, it is advisable to introduce the puppy early on. Please don't assume you've missed out on being your dog's favourite person just because you brought home an adult dog. Adult dogs can be socialised by taking them for walks, having people over, or taking them to the local dog park. It is never too late to make new friends, even for dogs. Number 5. Quality time. Nobody would be surprised if I told you that dogs build strong ties with the person who gives them the most attention. In most cases, that person is the one who feeds, grooms, and walks them. When it comes to attention, most dogs prefer quality to quantity. What we mean is that you could spend most of the day with your dog and yet be the second best person for him. That's because someone else is actively petting, playing with, and loving your dog. You may be the one who feeds the puppy, but you're not the one who meets all of his needs in his head. Some owners are also reluctant to let their dogs lay in their beds or lick their faces. So if anyone else is okay with these gestures of affection, they could easily become your dog's favourite person. In conclusion, strive to spend more quality time with your dog. Play a few games with your dog whenever you have the chance. It might go a very long way. Number 4. Your dog's personality. When it comes to playing favourites, another element to consider is associations. When a dog recognises you as a source of great experiences, you are more likely to become their favourite person. For example, you can give the dog treats, shower them with affection and belly rubs. During training, you should also use positive reinforcement, also make learning enjoyable. If the owner is too strict, screams, or uses punishment as part of the training, the dog will link negative experiences with the person. In many circumstances, the dog dog may become fearful of the person. Puppies, like human newborns, require love and care as they grow. Some dog breeds might be difficult to train. You can, however, teach them the desired behavior with persistence and care. You can also seek assistance from an expert trainer. Before we move on, please be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. That way we can notify you of all our upcoming videos. Number 3. Personality and temperament. Despite the fact that opposites attract, dogs prefer to form strong bonds with people who share their personalities. Dogs, for example, are more likely to choose the person who takes them for walks and plays with them rather than the one who sits on the couch. Shy and cautious dogs, on the other hand, would prefer the human keeping them company at home to the loud and outgoing human. Additionally, dogs are sensitive to their owner's moods and feelings. Your doggy will sense if you are reserved around it. Naturally, she will want to spend her time with those who appreciate her company. Number 2. You are their primary caregiver. Are you the one who fills the dog's food bowl? Do you make sure that there is always water in its drinking bowl? Take it for a walk? Take it outside so the dog can relieve itself? How about training it? Do you give it treats? If this is the case, it's natural for the dog to form a bond with you. They see you as their primary provider. You meet the dog's every need, whether it's food, drink, shelter, or exercise. You may be a family of 4, for example. However, the dog sees you every day taking care of it, and dogs are intelligent. They know when they are cared for. Please keep in mind that this is not a guaranteed way to be the center of your dog's life. However, as the primary carer, you have a good possibility of being your dog's favorite person. And number 1, breed. Last but not least, when discussing how dogs choose their favorite person, we must remember your dog's breed. This is because some breeds form stronger bonds with a single individual and refuse to accept directions or directives from others. As a result, these breeds are more likely to have a favorite than breeds that love everyone they encounter, including strangers. For example, breeds like the Basenji, Shiba Inu, Akita, the Chihuahua, the Greyhound, and the Chow Chow are very friendly and tend to form a special attachment to one particular person. How do you become your dog's favorite person? Don't be discouraged if you aren't your dog's favorite person. With enough time and persuasion, you can teach your dog to like you and develop your friendship. To begin, you should spend at least 30 minutes each day with your dog. Going for a walk together or watching it play in the yard isn't enough. You must participate actively. To increase his confidence, play tug of war with him and let him win every now and then. Try playing other games with them too. Most pets enjoy exploring the house for objects, people, or goodies. Engage in obedience training. It's one of the most effective strategies to develop your bond and gain your dog's trust and respect. You can also use these tips to win your dog's devotion. Give your dog a massage. With incentives and love, you can turn unpleasant events like bathing or vet visits into pleasurable ones. Spend some time brushing and grooming your dog. Show affection. Give him delicious snacks or entice him with home-cooked meals. Observe which games your dog prefers and give him what he wants. Dogs can have more than one favorite person in their hearts. You will have a dog who cherishes and loves you unconditionally if you treat her well and spend quality time with her. Dogs are all different, so the reason they choose their favorite person will be different as well. One thing they all have in common is a desire for affection, attention, and care. If you try to meet these needs, the dog is likely to choose you as their favorite. So, are you your dog's favorite person? Let us know in the comments below. Once again, thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.